Hey guys, Brad-Duct Tape-Hale here with another unboxing. This time it is a Resident Evil unboxing. Now, a little while ago, you guys remember the fact that I got my Mr. X Resident Evil figure. Well, the same company that does Mr. X does other Resident Evil characters. Now, I did put an order in for a RE2 Remake Leon, which should be here in a month or so. But Maddie ordered one that I'm opening on this. So to anyone who ever played the game, Resident Evil 6, they have the Jake Mueller one. And I completely forgot she ordered this. So we've set this aside for this. This thing is nowhere near as large as the Mr. X. Let's just, proportionally, Mr. X is this tall compared to the Jake Mueller. This is a normal, like 12-inch size G.I. Joe doll. Mr. X was much larger. So, but it's the same company. It's the SW Toys. We took it out of the box to make sure it was all safe, so you guys just seeing it as is. So, normal box top, everything else like this. Nice little layer of foam. And then it comes looking like this. And this is pretty cool. It's gonna smell of plastic and rubber, like really bad when it opens. It goes away. My Mr. X, it goes away. So first off, we're gonna be very careful how we take this out. I'm gonna take the baggie off of Jake's head. So, and we also came prepared too. He can stand on his own, but we have what's called a Barbie doll stand. You can get these. They adjust. It's like a little V-clamp thing. They're like $5 online. So we'll have him displayed. If you put it around the waist area, he'll stand just fine. All right, so there's Jake. Position the head. See, the cool thing about Jake is he's got the belts, he's got the holsters, and he's got the ammo pouches and everything. And he's even got like some pretty kick-ass boots. Of course, I should have my ring light in here. It's better illumination. Now, the other things that can go with this are, comes with the starter pistol that you get in the game. That should fit his hand. Since these are pretty articulate hands, come on, fit in there. And then, like father, like son, there are the glasses. Oh, I gotta be real careful with these. I don't want to break these. So there's Jake with the glasses. Now, a couple of the interesting things that it comes with, and I'm trying to get this out so I don't bust the foam. Okay. To anyone who played Resident Evil 6, remember the opening scene with Jake? It's a cliche scene in a lot of movies to show who the asshole is. They always have them eat an apple. So Jake has an apple, and he is fully posable too. So to show him with an apple, I like how it just holds it. There's a Sherry figure that goes with this too that we're trying to get, but she's like sold out, so we're waiting for her to come back in stock. And he's got like a different style, like gun hand that you can switch onto. So I'm going to try and switch the gun hand onto it. So this is kind of like the Obi-Wan Kenobi style figure we got my brother-in-law for Christmas. And it should be a simple just pop ball joint. I'm trying to break you. Come on. There we go. we'll put it on in a moment. But yeah, because they very specifically have the gun hand and whatnot. We'll get to that. And then there's the gloved hands you can use too. So every pose he's got with the regular hand, he's got it with the gloved hand. So, all right, can't just have you lose your hand in this situation. Make sure it fits on you. There we go. All right, because I'm not trying to break it, but I have to kind of be a little forceful. All right. So you go back there, and then shall I give you despair? Let's make sure you're not all lopsided too. If we take that up there we go. But yeah, no, this figure is actually pretty cool. I can't wait to get more of them. The RE2 Leon that I got is it's the full battle package, and it's going to have all the weaponry and everything else like that, herbs and whatnot. So it's a much more advanced version of this. I want to get more of these. There's an Ada Wong one. I think there's a Jill Valentine one they're working on, and there's also a Claire one they're working on. But these things are like $200 to $300 each, depending on if you can find them in stock or if you have to buy them third party from like eBay and whatnot. So these aren't just things you just go and buy a bunch of. But the Jake one's actually really cool. As someone who's been a fan of Resident Evil for years, I'm actually very excited to see that what the remakes and much more of the stuff Capcom's doing in the past 4 or 5 years. A lot more figure companies are making nicer versions of them, because it used to just be like you had like the first wave of like the action figures that are really hard to get now, which I do have, but like really nice high detail ones of these are really cool to get a hold of. There's a couple ones I would love to get my hands on, but they're just so insanely expensive. There's like a Leon and Claire, like one that's on the steps of the RPD, but they were like $1,200 each, and they connect, and I'm like, I'm not spending money on that. And there was like a $800 Claire, like 1/18th size statue that was like $800, and no guarantee that it would get to you. I'm just like, that's people who spend money like that. That's a little outrageous, but this is well worth it. I think this was about $180. So yeah, if you guys like Resident Evil and figures, you should totally go get these. Again, you can get they're called Barbie doll stands. They're about $5 on Amazon. But yeah, definitely go get it. Look into it. And yeah, that's all we got for right now. Remember, like always, be like duct tape, stick to it. Bye-bye.